Welcome to the new Quincy Schrift tier list. In this video, we're going to go through every single mythic, legendary, rare, and common. If you haven't already, check out my tier list playlist in the description below. I remade my Bankai and Shikai tier list, and I will hopefully put up the Volt tier list soon as well, and also the Arankar partial and full res tier list. Anyways, let's get on to our first mythic. First, we got Death Dealing. Now, Death Dealing is a really good Shrift. You can use it on basically any skill tree, probably not Hakuda. Maybe Medic actually would be decent on, but most of the time you're going to earn Speed, Kendo, or Keto with this, because on Keto it's really good for stacking posture with the T move because it's uncounterable and it forces them to either block or parry it. And then the G move is also really good because once you place this down, if you're up close, you're basically guaranteed to be able to land a combo and they're forced to parry or like perfect dodge it. So yeah, really good for that. Probably gonna put an A tier though, because they did nerf the G move to be you're able to move a little more in it. I don't know if they changed the speed from like 5 to 10 or something like that. Don't know the numbers exactly, but you can escape it pretty easily. There's some moves that will maintain velocity through it. Like I think Flowing Petals will be able to get you out of this. So if you're on Kendo, you can use that. If you're on Speed, you can use Time Cut to avoid it. But other than that, I don't know. You're kind of stuck in there. Anyways, onto Balance. Now, Balance is a really good Shrift. It's good on every single skill tree. Speed, Kendo, Hakuda, probably Medic as well. Yeah, no, it's even better on Medic, actually, because you can use Extricate and then use this G move to counteract the health. But anyways, you want to use this mostly on Speed or Kendo. It's alright on Hakuda, because mid-Hakuda combo in the air, you can throw out the T move to guard break. But I think it's more of a, what's it called? A Speed or a Kendo skill tree, in my opinion. T move's really good. They've removed the true damage on it though, and it's no longer frame 1 hyper armor, but still because it's hyper armored and it guard breaks, it's a good mix-up tool. So you can do it mid M1 combo or just throw it out whenever in a combo, and if they do try to block it, you guard break them, so yeah, free combo. Also your G move is pretty good. They did nerf the healing to like less than half or around half a bar, maybe above half a bar, but yeah, still pretty decent health, especially in Clan War. If you heal multiple people, the amount of value you get off this is huge. And also, you can do the damage variant as well. So once you hold down G, you'll damage people around you. And I think this is unparryable or blockable. So it's free damage, but it takes a long time to go off. So I recommend you mostly just do the heal variant, which is just tapping G instead of holding it. But because it's amazing on every single skill tree, I have to put it S tier. All right, Butterfly. This is our first legendary, and I honestly don't think it's all too good. Like this T move doesn't guard break, this G move you can't really combo extend off of, like because you're in the air for so long, they can just flash step away by the time you get away, or fall down, I mean. So I don't think it's all too good. Yeah, probably gonna put the C tier. I mean, maybe if you're good with it on Hakuda, you can make it work, but I don't know. I haven't seen any really good players with this, but correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, if you know some combos I don't know. Alright, Explode. Now Explode is really good. Like Balance, it's good on basically every skill tree. Probably not Hakuda as much. Actually, no, it's good with Hakuda because the Quincy Universal Hakuda weapon can TP, so you can do the T move into that. But I recommend you run Speed or Kendo with this. And the reason why I recommend Kendo over Speed, though, is because the T move into Eviscerate is true. Now, most people won't parry this, and because you can't block it because it guard breaks, you can just do T move, and then while you're falling, you can immediately Eviscerate, and it's a true combo because they're ragdolled the whole time. So they can't counter that, and then you can also do T into Eviscerate into the G move. The G move is not true, but it's close to being true. So unless they're like really good at reacting, they won't be able to usually block it or parry it. So yeah, you can do that. Pretty decent combo, but yeah. This is really amazing on Q-Keto as well, because with Holy Thunder, like regen, this T move, you're in the air for like 30% of the fight. And like all air moves where you have airtime, if they parry it, you're in the air. They can't really like counterplay you. So it's like you throw this move out whenever, and you won't be punished for it. So I'm gonna put this S tier. Alright, Superstar. Now this is a pretty decent Shrift. The T move has hyper armor, the G move ragdolls or guard breaks, and now it doesn't ragdoll them if you hit them, like it'll, or no, if you guard break them it won't ragdoll them like this, but if you hit them normally I think it'll push them away. But when you guard break them, they'll stand still, so you can combo extend off that, and it's really good on Hakuda because mid-Hakuda combo, you can just throw this out, and it guard breaks, and it ragdolls. So once you ragdoll them, you can throw out a fast move like a Toro Reach or a Negation, and it'll be usually true. You might be able to do a Death Flare as well, but I don't think Death Flare is true because it has a pretty long windup, so they might be able to parry it if they want, or to even like dash out of your combo. But overall, pretty decent. The T move is pretty easy to block though, it doesn't do too much posture, so probably gonna put this B tier. If you're on Hakuda, maybe you can make it A tier. Depends how you play it. I haven't really seen too many good Superstar players, but Superstar is a good one. If you like Hakuda, you can run it. Miracle. Now this one is a pretty decent Shrift, but it's not too good. Honestly, this T move isn't too good because it's full 360 blockable. But if you do land it, it does blind them for a little bit, so you can do like a move after and force them to like get hit by that, or they'll just run away blind. So yeah, G move is pretty good, but it's pretty inconsistent. Like sometimes it'll look like you're gonna hit them, but then it doesn't. So yeah, overall this isn't too good. I'm honestly gonna put a Butterfly tier, C tier. Miracle isn't too good anymore. Hasn't been good for a while. All right, on to Glutton. Now, Glutton is one of my favorite Shrifts. You can run this on speed, Kendo. You can even run it on Hakuda. Hakuda is also really good because this T move comes out really fast. It's a good switch-up tool, or mix-up tool, sorry. And it goes pretty far, so you can just throw this out whenever they do some like long, or like an animation that you want to cancel. Like so, what's a move that you can cancel? If someone's flower passaging towards you, you can snipe them with a T move to stop them, or just any move really. It's like having a Bala, because like how fast it is. Your G move is good, it's hyper armored, ragdolls, and you might be able to combo extend off it, but nothing's true after it. But you can't chase them with like a flower passage or flowing petals after, so yeah. Really good on Kendo. You can use it on speed as well, so yeah. Probably gonna put it, honestly, high A tier. Might be pushing S tier, but yeah, it's one of my favorite Shrifts as well. Visionary. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this one's kind of dog. The T move's horrible, the G move, it's alright. You used to be able to G move into Shorian and make it true, but I don't think that's the case anymore. So you might as well just wait for the rework. And if you roll this, just roll off it for now, honestly. You'll get it again later, trust me. Alright, on to our first rare, Thunderbolt. Now Thunderbolt is pretty good. The T move into G move can set up a 1-bar or 2-bar combo. You could do T into G into Rising or into Floating Strikes, and then you can combo extend off that. But yeah, overall, I don't really like it too much because the T move is a little inconsistent. If you're on high ping or like above like 100 ping, usually the T move comes out a little wonky. Like you could turn and then it would still go like here, depending on your ping. And the G move, it's pretty good. It does ragdoll and guard break, so yeah. But most of the time, people will block the T move. So I'm probably gonna put this like, I'll put a B tier. It's like Superstar. If you're good with it, you can make it amazing. But most of the time, people will just block it. Like Superstar T and Thunderbolt T. People can pretty easily block that because it is a pretty long wind up for the T as well. And it's kind of hard to hit because it's a little slow. Alright, Compulsory. Compulsory is in a very bad state right now in my opinion. The G move, it says it ragdolls them, but usually you can't even ragdoll into any move. Not even a Rising Swallow is true after it. The T move, kind of useless, comes out really slow. You can't combo extend off it. So, yeah, not too good. I'm gonna put this, I'm putting a Visionary tier, D tier. Roll off Compulsory, you're not going to be good with it on anything. Like, trust me, there's no one who's comp with that. Alright, Power. Now, Power is really good moves. This T move ragdolls anyone who's hit. It doesn't guard break, but the G move does guard break, and it has hyper armor. It's no longer frame 1 hyper armor on the G, and it also, I think they nerfed the wind up to be slightly longer. But it's still pretty good. You can use this on any skill tree, speed, Kendo, Hakuda. I recommend it on Hakuda, like especially ground Hakuda, 40 speed, 25 Hakuda. I think I have a video on that. It's really fun in my opinion. But yeah, overall pretty good. Probably gonna put a B tier. Depending on how you use it, it could be A tier though. Alright, Fear. Now Fear is actually pretty decent. The T move has less end lag now. They buffed it that way. And also makes true combos. You can do basically Rising Swallow, maybe even Floating Strikes after you land the T move. But like Superstar T and Thunderbolt T, it is pretty easy to block because it does like no posture. So you will have to add up posture on them and then do it at the end to hopefully guard break them into a combo. But it's a pretty good chase tool as well because it goes pretty far. The G move is alright. Doesn't do too much posture either as well. So, I mean, you can add posture with it and then hopefully do like another move like a Crescent. If they block some of it, you'll be able to guard break them with a T move. But other than that, not too good. You can maybe combo off of it because it ragdolls for a bit. So like maybe if you're close enough, you can Rising Swallow true. But yeah, not too good. Probably gonna put this, I'm gonna put it C tier, not gonna lie. It's not too impressive. Nothing too good you can do with it. Alright, Heat. I think I put this criminally low the last time. I didn't think it was too good, but after playing against some really good speed and Kendo players with it, I can see why they like it. The T move comes out really fast, goes really far, and you can just do it basically whenever. Like you can do your G move, and then after the G move, because they're farther away, you can like do a T move. Or if you see them doing a long wind up move, you can just throw your T move, and it's like a Bala, but it's more instant actually, because like it's one of the fastest projectiles in the game. So yeah, really good on speed and Kendo. This move does a lot of damage. This T move comes out fast. So yeah, probably gonna put this A tier. Not gonna lie, it's like Glutton. I'm gonna put it below Glutton though, because Glutton I just like the healing on it as well. The T and G move, if I didn't say it earlier, heal on glove, so yeah. Alright, Wind. Now Wind is really slept on. I made a couple videos on this. It's really good on speed, and I think it's it's pretty good on speed, and Kendo as well. I recommend if you're going to run this, you run speed though, because this is like a fast Shrift. You can do floating strikes or T into maybe Unseen Blade if you go behind them. It's not true, none of the combos are true after the T move, but it is a pretty good combo starter. You force them into a parry check. The G move is pretty good. If you're close enough, you might be able to do G move into Rising Swallow or floating strikes. It's not true again like the T move, but it's a pretty decent combo starter. So you can do T into G into Rising Swallow, and most people won't parry that, so pretty good. I'm gonna put this, I don't know if I could put it A tier like Heat. I'm gonna put it high B tier. Honestly, you could put it A, depending on how well you play it. And yeah, alright. Last one, Iron. Now Iron's pretty good. They nerfed the end lag on the T move, and they also made it, I think they made it faster or something. It might have just been end lag buffed on T move, so you're not stuck in that for so long if you whiff it. But the G move is pretty good. It's true into any move like Rising Swallow or Floating Strikes. So it's good on speed and Kendo, and it's also really good with Great Lance in my opinion. So you could do like your Great Lance crit into the T move or your Great Lance crit into the G move. Once you're at like around 2 or 3 on the crits, it'll usually have enough true stun for you to be able to land these moves consistently. So then after that you can combo extend it to however you want. So because of that, I'm gonna probably put it B tier. Iron's pretty slept on, honestly. So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end it. Stay tuned for the Volt tier list, and feel free to comment below any changes you would make, as I'd love to see some feedback on that, and I take them into account every time I update them. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.